Hello everyone! Welcome to the Unpossible. I will be your guide, Mr. Shrigus, and today we will be going over a new potential moveset for the new Fox Girl character. Let's go. Okay, so everyone seems to be using this picture of Yuffie from Final Fantasy to display the new character, so I'm going to do that too. I'm also going to be using an Alolan Vulpix as well, because I think it's cute. So you probably know that there's been a lot of videos about the potential new character that's going to come out. And I don't think I need to go into any details about it because you can just watch those other videos. So do that now! Okay, you're back, sweet. So this is Kit. Kit is a support character with an average of 200 health, like usual. Now, usually when I do one of these hero concepts, I start with their primary fire, and then their secondary fire, then their abilities, and their ult. But this time I'm going to do it a little different. We're going to start with her E ability first. It'll make sense as I go along. So her E is Possess. You send out Fennik to attach to an ally or an enemy, similar to a Zenyatta Discord Orb or Harmony Orb. This stays until it is recalled or line of sight is broken, recalling after 4 seconds. So very similar to Zenyatta's Orb of Discord. And while not on anyone else, Fennik will stay on Kit. If that character is an ally, they receive 20 health per second. And enemies receive a 15% damage output decrease. Yes, that's right. First character to actually decrease the attack damage of an enemy. This ability has no cooldown and can be recalled via the same button. Now, onto her passive, Lucky Fox. At the start of each game, you start out with 9 stacks of luck, and you can use these stacks to activate Tail Flick, which is another ability we'll get into in a minute. These regenerate very slowly, but you can speed them up by doing damage via her primary fire, the O-Ring. Unique damage outputs decrease the charge time of luck by 7 seconds, and these have a cooldown of 15 seconds. So for her primary fire, I've given her a boomerang, because that's what the weapon is that she was described having in that one gamer thing that I can't remember what it is at the moment. You know what I'm talking about. So, Kit has a 3-barred meter next to a crosshair while using this ability, each bar taking longer to fill than the last. You can charge up an attack to send this boomerang forward. Weak charges bounce back after the first thing they hit, but stronger ones go through enemies. A fully charged attack is greatly empowered by Fennik. Enemies hit by a fully charged shot receive a minus 15% damage output debuff, which stacks with the one that Fennik's on. For the weaker charge and the medium charge, they both do 50 damage. But for the powerful charge, it does 70 and 70 on the way back, so it can do damage on return. The longer that these are charged, the further they go out as well. You don't have any ammo pool, but you can't fire another shot until your boomerang returns, of course. Because I already made a boomerang character, I thought this was a better difference, a charge attack, rather than just send one out in a different way. And I'm going to be using her secondary fire as an ability, so I didn't want to just copy-paste. So, for her secondary ability, we have Tail Flick. At Fennik's current location, you can use a stack of luck to send out a pulse in a 5-meter radius. This will heal nearby allies for 50 health and damage nearby enemies for 20. Allies hit by this pulse will get a stackable 10% healing gain for 8 seconds. This is capped at 10. While enemies received a stackable 10% healing reduction for 8 seconds. This is capped at 10 as well. This has a cooldown of 1.5 seconds. The utility here is the stackable healing gain and healing reduction. Enemies that stay too long will slowly start getting more and more anti-heal on them, while allies will be able to heal more. For her left shift, we have Pounce. You can lunge in the direction that you're looking. You can charge it up to jump higher, and it can be used in the air. You have 2 charges. This is basically a combination between Hanzo's lunge and Genji dash, which I thought was fitting, seeing as, it's another character from that region. This would give them a little bit more mobility, as well as being able to use the O-Ring's return to do more damage to characters that wouldn't ordinarily be able to be hit. And it has a charge, so it can't just be used instantly, so you gotta plan ahead. I wasn't sure if I wanted this character to have a wall climb, and I considered giving them a passive where, just like how Genji and Hanzo have that free, if you meet a certain point on the ledge you get to climb it for free without using your wall climb. So I thought, I might be able to get away with giving her that, but I decided against it altogether and just gave her another pounce. And now for her ultimate, QB Ascension. Wherever Fennik is, he begins to emit 9 more powerful tail flicks in an 8-meter radius, alternating between healing and damage. 5 for healing, 4 for damage. These healing pings will heal for 100, and will still give the healing gain buff. And will deal 50 damage to enemies, and still give the 10% healing reduction buff. Tail Flick can't be used at this time, but Fennik can still be moved around as normal. So you can recall him to you, start getting those healing gain buffs, or if there's a Genji dashing you, you can recall him and then start giving him anti-heal, or you can give it to a teammate if they're in trouble.
Thanks, love.
Each pulse comes out at a rate of 1 per second, and this ability lasts for 8 seconds. A little off topic, but this video actually took a lot longer than most of my other ones. I've been trying to get better at making these videos, slowly, inch by inch, but this one actually took
4 weeks
to make. So I would love to hear any comments or anything that you guys have to say down below. And remember, the unpossibilities are endless. Goodbye.